To Out of the Senses, and this is ACESAmazes, and I'm here to stream my visual novel that I made. New game. Hi alwekarc. Lights, camera, action! Huh? I was working on a movie with my team, but now I'm in some strange fantasy place? Hello, Genjin. Are you upon my eye of the land? Oh, oops. You are upon my eye of the land. There is no deserted sand where I am found. Thus I welcome you. Is there a reason why I'm armless? I used to have arms. It seems you don't remember the worst of your errors. Do you seek truth or understanding? I seek understanding. The truth could be someone else's truth to themselves. However, understanding does come with reasons, and if too many, then that person is not learning properly and might be trying to escape. As your past self, you were crawling down to the dark depths of the pits. Thus I stood you up, yet you still went after death with your hidden hands. alwekarc, did you watch from the beginning? Or was I late on the stream? Okay, sweet. Wait, the stream was late? Okay, sweet. Thank you. As your past self. Okay, sweet. Thanks. As your past self, you were crawling down to the dark depths of the pits. Thus I stood you up. Yet you still went after death with your hidden hands. I pulled you out, but my grasp was so tight it cut your arms. I held you up carefully into the light after that. That's why you don't fiddle with your own life on camera. For a bit, I thought you were talking about me being a stunt woman. Did you say stunt woman? I'm No Scope. I saw that your name was Genjin. I'm here to grant you sight if you follow me. You can gain other senses forward into the route. As for your perspective that's right in front of me, they can read and let you know of names automatically. Coolio, huh? Nice that I get to know names on auto, but what are you telepathically talking about fully? There's no one else around here besides the Eye of the Land. Well, I guess I can say that it was a part of my script. I need some help though. Wait, you're asking her? Pretty sure I can make better choices by what Interflight said. This is risky. She doesn't have arms. alwekarc. Which one do you want to pick? She ain't got no arms. Okay. The perspective cares for me? It looks to me that they do. Everyone hears an explosion in the background. A funky and stagnant in breath robot appears. Seems to be out of the style of the rest of the souls here. Boom boom. It seems we have arrived. I need you to bring upon sensors to this land. It looks ready, sir? I looks ready, sir? You remember I'm only good at siphoning at commands. Hoo-hee! I'll leech at anyone who interferes with your inferiority to me. Hoo-hoo-hee-hee. Excuse me? I think we're experiencing extreme danger. Genjin, I'm going to teleport us out. Do you feel out of touch with yourself with all those dangerous and stagnant spirits? I admit, I felt a hint overwhelmed. There's something that gives me a sense in the background and says I should focus on my senses. I came for that electricity of your weapon of choice. Prepare to surrender. Give him no chance, Genjin. Your perspective should get to the goal of earning the sense of touch on this layer of the afterlife we're in. Lights, camera, action! Here's where your perspective can make it. This stagnant and evil spirit needs a lesson. Pick a line from the script and it'll go into some scary details. Your lack of ecstatic is the lack of the color you collect within yourself. I will pull off your legs if your gray and buggy body zzz any closer. So which one are you gonna pick, alwekarc? Your lack of it. The first one? Okay. As your words echo from the script, you see the light of a colorful lamp-like object manifesting in the air. The static strider is distracted, then fixated upon it. He hovers towards it, getting desperate for its energy, realizing at the last second it was a lamp designed for burning bad bugs. He screams with zits and zaps until he is fried into no more than light and ashes. Great on that perspective. Genjin, I'll bring you to Fellas, the Guard of Touch. But before I go, are you in denial of anything? Partially, I feel that if I was that depressed before, it's hard to accept the healing process of now. That bug represented your inability to heal. It's thanks to the light within yourself that, within your perspective, that the job was done. Alright, but how am I gonna gain touch when I have no hands? Seems a bit frustrating to think about. Don't worry about that. The artist has some open notification to you to show once you finish something with Fellas. Hiya, Fellas. This is Genjin. She is trying to move on to the next life. She needs arms, though. It has half been done, my friendly friend. Genjin, the artist wants me to notify you that your right arm is there to keep behind your fur. As for your left arm, it generates out of the vibrations from your megaphone that's connected to your heart so you can be true to your heartbeat. Now that that's explained, there's this gesture to encounter. He laughs at all the evil done to souls, and Genjin, this puppet is in my household. Please have fun and take it out with your perspective, because I have a family to attend to upon the real earth. May free will and choice be with you. By the way, that's his home. Let's get running. And then they're in the elevator. Strange jazzy tones with a scoop of hip-hop play. We're on an elevator, not any escalator. Yeah, if I could rise beyond my sound of voice, I'd be running with it. Spinning away from the area and into the opening in the ceiling that closes is the elevator. Is that an audience of applause? I wonder where the bad guy is. I'm right here. Mr. Handy Dandy doesn't like me, but I have his audience now. I can't wait to have a collection of hands. Control me, control me. Hee. Did you just enter this room to say this to us? 'Cause Fellas told us that you were in here, so... Dude, this is awkward. You want attention this badly? It feels like those things on his head. Are they hands? Yeah, Genjin. Those hands bring a reminder of a lost opportunity of marriage, and the light it has is false, and not the sun at all. I'm not sure about this. I feel like I lost something of importance. It feels like love. Try your best not to fall into a tough outer core, Genjin. And don't get dragged in by the enemy. I'm here for you, and the perspective. Now reveal the script. I'll gain back love for myself. I will never constantly push myself aside again. A false light with a smiling mask isn't human at all. Be gone, you imp. So, which one do you want to pick, alwekarc? Okay. As it was said, a huge wall meant for pushing appeared, and the perspective, which was used, shoved the wall forward, with the gesture running infinitely away from Genjin. Feeling uplifted, a light smoke appeared out of the perspective's sight, and Genjin breathed it in. Her eyes glowed with a bit of love, her hands beaming with a sense of touch. She looks to no scope, then to the presence of you, and says thank you. Genjin, you're crying. I've been missing love this whole time, and I've just had a spark of it. I hope it grows, because I miss the feeling. It will, I promise you. It will grow, and I will support you and the perspective. I look forward to helping you with your friendships. Look over there. That eardrum girl is Erlysis, and those are her friends. We can go over there and relate to each other. I get a weird feeling about that thread guy, though. He looks like a bad contractor. Hello, children. Would you like some fame as stars on a telly? I'll give you some crumpets and tea. All you have to do is sew your souls into my contracts. That, or I can sew them in for you all. Ew, that's gross. Step back from, my own territory and, go back to where your own domain is, because that body is a shame, too. Yeah, man, why would you put hot wax on your body? Only a spirit who enjoys pain on oneself would do that. Shame on you for purposely hurting yourself. I personally feel kind of bad for too much shaming, but please do return to the land where you mostly stay at. Oh, come on! I'm here in the same afterlife, and I breathe. I even got a boom operator, yet he could be a contract killer. Just go away, creep. No one likes you. Ugh. Hi, everyone have their perspectives? Sorry to come in on a bad time, but my friend here is probably kind of iffy on showing her face after crying. Me oh my, is she okay? I love your outfit. Hey girl, your name looks to be Genjin. What did you do in your past life, Genjin? I was a martial artist. I was a director, a scriptwriter, and a camerawoman. A hint of an actress, too. I'm kind of off-center because of that needless guy. I hope my professions don't connect with that needless guy. By the way, no scope, are you relaying everyone's messages through your great telepathy? That's what I do. I'm a guard that helps with that. Erlysis, do you have the sense of hearing for Genjin here? I certainly do, my speedy angelite. Is she one of those few that harmed herself in the past? Honey, it's okay. There's a huge difference between Needless and yourself. I could totally sense it. He's gross. You're not. Suddenly, another large explosion can be felt or heard by the team of vivid souls. It came within the castle that Erlysis owns. Feeling determined and strong to attack, all the souls except Genjin rush forward. Genjin, being sad, obtains more thoughts on her way. When I was famous, did it even feel like I had real friends? If my arms were gone before, how many reasons were there to save me? Will I be able to really do better with myself in the light? I hope I can find more light and love. I want to rest soon. Boom, boom. Wonderful job, Boomer. At this pace, Genjin won't have another life and spoil our censorship upon the masses. I'm proud of you, boy. Hey, one of my columns are missing, you stagnants. Get out of my layer of hearing, or you won't be able to hear in the next life. And I know who you are both. I won't say, because that woman isn't, prepared. Erlysis summons her soundhounds, all the whilst pulling out a violin, playing single strokes that knock out the static and stagnant enemies off the layer of hearing. Back forth into the layer of touch. Genjin finally catches up, but she is sad that she couldn't help out and have more of a chance to gain her real friends. Almost right away, a strangeness fills the air, and Needless appears before Genjin. Before anyone can reach her. Startled by Needless, she reacts off of instinct and uses her megaphone to push him away. Ugh, Genjin. You know my lack of arms. We come from the same history, and I am you when you are at your worst. Needless says then leaves. I'm shocked. Am I even good to myself? Needless is not a good spirit, and you are traveling here not just because of your past, but to learn that you actually glorified your own death on camera. I am part angel and alien. I am part of you that felt the paranoia with fear of something yucky entering your own body. Someone was jealous of you. Honey, you had a huge skill set, but the first wretched spirit that was cast into you was one of a darkened and oversaturated love. The love was twisted, and the spirit made you enjoy most of the wrong things, and it got a horribly mangled confidence that siphoned the good of you. Genjin, Fellas was infatuated with many, but he accidentally took advantage of someone like that someone loved him back, sort of, and they married. The woman was in it for money, and she did what she could to take it out of him, even sacrificing herself when she stopped loving him, and he still loved her. Fellas knew she often acted, though, and Fellas represented you when you're in love with an act. Was Tragix was the one who represented a missed opportunity above his head of a good marriage. As for the static strider, he was one of the spirits in the past life to try and absorb your creative energy or whatever. Basically, that thing has a lot of reasons. The boom operator is a person of one of your past movies that worked together with you upon harming yourself in Censored Sam. In Censored Sam, he's a man controlled by your work in another universe, and he's been trying to destroy all your paths from good to bad to get you into a stagnant personality. This is way too much to take in. Sorry that I didn't give it to you right away. I talk a lot. At least you can hear now, right, honey? Hey, you're right, I can hear. This is... You don't need to say anything more, Genjin. Plus, I'm here for you until your next living life. Then I'll be something else. Denitrek, Embrius, and Love You Live? Help me clean and, repair my eardrum column, darlings. Genjin, I'll flash you and no-scope out to the next layer. I'm sorry if I'm too open with my emotions. Maybe it's tough on everyone. No, Genjin, it's for sure isn't tough on me. I love emotions. I can give you a hug if you want. Please. Genjin, I'm all eyes, but every one of my eyes are actually solid in strength. Do you love that? I think I love it, and I love you like a good friend, no scope. Sniffing. Is that a scent of a good few who I can snuff out? Is there any creative water bottles I can drink? I'm a fish out of water! Oi, Nosatine! Stop casting illusions of yourself and get back. I swear, your illusions are strong enough that you're able to make them real. You two, inside. Stay here. That was an illusion cast by Nosatine of herself. She can make a body for the next life for you. I'm her cook. If you see anyone like a twin of me, do not engage with him. He will remove your tongue. He is Nosatine's first accident. Bye! Going to make food. Okay then, Genjin. I guess we're staying here for a bit. Nosatine's self is probably sleeping somewhere. She'll be there for lunch. Hey, I see him! Should I be afraid of this guy? The sun from here looks like you can, for some reason, swim in it. So which one do you pick from here, alwekarc? As you avoid the twin, Nosatine flies in her sleep through the air and the sun of the lair. becoming a bright light every time she enters and exits, almost like a moving swirl that sways in and out, and flashes her tissue-like fins that gleam even though they feel used up. She wakes up and steps out of the sky, all the whilst the twin disappears, just as lunch is served. Genjin, can you smell the food? Since whenever I wake up, souls seem to get closer to their senses. I love my sense of smell the most. I can smell it, but I feel guilty. Out of all the bad people, the light still forgives me? No questions, eat to gain your sense of taste. Genjin, all of your senses will be as one in your body again when you eat. Do you believe in a very quick rebuild and slight erase of memories along with your body? I do, but something doesn't feel right. I have faith that the worst of me can heal up too. The parts that I don't share, the parts that I do, I will be one with myself again. After Genjin took a bite and a small sip of juice, her soul became one with her body and with the completed senses, and with the completion of other parts that were and are her. She discovered that the afterlife around her was put back into place, and oddly, she started living again as a plain Jane. However, here's not the end yet. My left arm hurts. Wasn't I eating some food? Maybe I had some difficulties. My memory is off. Feels like parts of me are blacked out. Is someone censoring my memory? That depends. Do you think I'm a bad guy or a good guy? Oh, it's the characters from my imagination. Censor Sam was based off of a propaganda poster. Hopefully he'll return to normal. As for the boom operator, I literally don't know much. I think you were a red pill and blue pill kind of guy that represented a part of me. I don't exactly need any big explosions for an appearance. I'll pass on the attention. And that's a wrap! ACESAmazes are Jane, creator, Mikael, help and support, took photos of Jane, you, the perspective, a human, and thank you for playing, and thank you for watching. alwekarc, thank you! Thank you. Yeet! Alright, see ya, man. Thank you for watching. And thank you for choosing the choices.